Hey everyone, and welcome to Alter Ego. The only thing I know about this game is that it's a horror point and click.
When you're caught by seasickness on a long voyage, it's not that bad. When you're caught as a stowaway, it's much worse.
Just you wait. We'll be in Plymouth in no time, and the Port Patrol will have you sent straight to jail. A filthy cell for a filthy criminal. That's fair, isn't it?
Move yourself. We can't waste all day on you. Get up, quick.
What a hospitable welcome. A man of the law who doesn't even care that the sailor has robbed me. My greatest sorrow is for my medallion, the only memory of my parents.
Come on, move.
If the orphanage in Nace taught me anything, it was to take care of myself. This officer doesn't look like he fancies a swim.
Damn it!
The White Beast is dead. The dead body of young Sir William Arthur Lewis, infamous as the White Beast, was found in the early hours of this morning by his servant. A doctor who examined the body confirmed natural, though sudden, death. The date of the funeral has not yet been announced, probably because of safety measures. During his short life, Sir William was accused of many different crimes. None of them have ever been proven.
What a stupid idea. I almost died there. What am I going to do now? Some clothes would be handy, and these handcuffs scratch like hell. No, it won't be that easy. I'd rather not climb over it. These spikes are pretty sharp. I'd rather not climb over it. These spikes are pretty sharp.
Can I use the spikes on the handcuffs though?
It's a very pleasant object to look at, but the smell destroys the whole impression. It'd be worth finding out how thick it is. But how?
Maybe I can remove one of these spikes and stab it through the wall?
Without a tool, it's pointless.
So there definitely has to be a way to use these spikes.
It's not drinkable, I can tell. Interesting. It smells a bit like soap. It might be a way out. I can smell the fresh air. I'd rather not climb over it. These spikes are pretty sharp. Nice spikes. I wonder whether they have a practical use as well. Nice spikes. I wonder whether they have a practical use as well.
Just gonna double check the controls again.
Nice spikes. I wonder whether they have a practical use as well. Nobody can make me go back there.
I'm just making sure that I've checked everything because it's not letting me use those spikes and they seem to be the only possible tool in this area.
It's a very pleasant object to look at, but the smell destroys the whole. It'd be worth finding out how thick it is. But how? Without it.
So to make the inventory show, I actually had to move my mouse all the way off the edge of the screen when I'm playing in full screen mode. That's a little bit weird, but okay.
Let's try something. That wasn't too good. I don't expect much of this.
I was really hoping that I'd be able to do that again and somehow get the handcuffs off.
The spike is too big. It can get in, but then it won't budge. I'll dismantle it into bricks, one after another, if it's necessary. can't go on like this. There are too many of them here.
Didn't think that would work, but it's always worth a try.
The spike is too big. It can get in, but then it won't budge.
Using it on the bricks might have filed it down.
A hammer would have been better. The handcuffs have no lock. The first one came out easily. I don't care about the others. A hammer would have been better. The handcuffs have no lock.
You can see what I was trying to do with that.
I'll ram it into the lock and hit it as hard as I can. Unless the lock is enchanted, it'll fall apart. I knew it. That always works. What kind of place is this? It smells as if someone boiled soap or something.
Well, it's supposed to be a horror game, so maybe they're boiling people and turning them into soap, like in Fight Club. Why? Oh, there we go. I was going to ask why my mouse wasn't changing colour as though I could interact with something.
Good. Not a soul in here. This reminds me I'm pretty stinking from the sewers. Maybe I could have a bath later. I'm a specialist at pockets and wallets, not this technology. I'd rather go around naked than with this on. This reminds me I'm pretty stinking from the sewers. Maybe I could have a bath later. What an assortment of clothes. Pity they smell like pickled cabbage. I'm not going to touch it. A thief still has his pride. There's plenty of wood. No need to worry about that.
Do I not need to interact with anything here? Because I don't seem to be able to use the laundry with the tub, so I can't wash some clothes, like dry them by the fire and then carry on. All I have is 2 exits, so I guess we're just leaving this area?
Damn, there's someone in here. Now I'll have to explain myself. Good evening, miss.
Holy Mary, Mother of God. What do you want?
Oh, please, calm down. You've nothing to fear.
If you touch me, I'll scratch your eyes out.
Oh, look, can you see my hands? I'm harmless. Trust me.
Get out of here.
Miss, I'm not a criminal. They robbed me after I'd boarded the ship, and then they caught me as a stowaway. I came to ask for your help. You're my only chance.
Why should I trust an escaped prisoner? I'm not a stupid ninny.
You're right. I wouldn't trust me if I were you. Do you know what? If you want to call the police, I won't stop you. They're certainly looking for me, so please, you can just shout out the window.
Sure, and as soon as I'll turn away, you'll attack me.
If you don't trust me, I'll go downstairs, and you can call the English policeman. Just do it. I'm fed up with everything anyway.
Wait a minute. Aren't you the prisoner from the port? One policeman's already been here. They're looking for you.
So you can see I'm not lying. Do you really think I would harm a person?
How could I know? But you really don't look like a criminal.
My name is Timothy Moore. I'd doff my hat in front of you if I had one, miss.
Emily Gray, and you'd better stop it before I start to blush. I'm not partial to talks like this. If you behave yourself, you can stay here for a while. I'm not particularly fond of the police, so I've no reason for helping them. But please, be quiet. The policeman said he was going to drop by again.
Thank you. You're my angel, Emily. I'll never forget it. A few smiles and I'll have her eaten out of the palm of my hand. These simple girls are all the same.
That's a little insulting.
I thought of sticking the chain in it, but I wouldn't be able to turn the wheel round. I have a problem.
I'd say you have more than one.
Well, yeah, you're probably right, but this one's beyond my control. I need to get rid of these handcuffs. Could you help me?
You can't really be a thief when you don't know how to get handcuffs off.
Exactly. I'm just an ordinary man. I've no experience with situations like this.
Neither have I. I don't know how to unlock them.
Well, it wouldn't be possible anyway. There is no lock, you see. It's just the big rivet holding them together. But if you held them tight, I could manage to pull my hands out.
Tim, I'm really sorry, but it won't work. I don't have the strength. Please, don't be angry.
It doesn't matter. I'll manage. Damn, I'm probably pushing her too much. I must get her eating from the palm of my hand, otherwise she may turn me in. I'd like to apologise once again for frightening you.
It's all right, but I must confess I froze with fright for a second.
I didn't think so. You looked very assertive.
Ha, in a pig's eye. But if you came closer, I would really scratch your eyes out, believe me.
Oh, I don't doubt that. You're very courageous and kind. Any other girl would definitely oust me.
Who knows, she might be right, so try not to disappoint me.
Emily, what did the policeman say?
I don't think you have to worry, Tim. When he comes back, I'll tell him not to bother. He has no idea where you've disappeared to. But how did you manage to do that at all?
I don't really know, actually. Suddenly I was in the water and I swam through the sewers.
Oh my God, you could have drowned. Why did you risk so much?
Well, what else could I have done? Englishmen don't care whether I'm a criminal or not. The fact I'm an Irishman is enough for them.
You're right. But if they catch you now, you'll end up much worse.
Exactly. What a clever girl. Now move and help me so I can get out of here. Could I use that mangle?
Sure, why not? What do you need it for?
I've got an idea. I'd like to pull the chain through these rollers. You would have to turn the handle with all your strength.
What? You're crazy! Don't you dare! I don't want to get in trouble if the mangle gets broken.
Emily, please, there's nothing to worry about. I just want to try it.
Never! I don't sweat blood here just to buy a new mangle.
Stupid girl. My skin's bloodied and she cares only for the damn mangle. But there's no other way. I have to act like a proper gentleman.
I really don't like him at the moment because she has a fair point. She's probably not making that much money, and if she has to replace something that at this time period is probably quite expensive, it's not really good for her. Even if she wants to help him, she'll be putting herself in a really bad situation. And actually thinking about how much she's probably earning and how much a new mangle would probably cost, she could basically be making herself homeless, and I don't think that it's a good place for somebody, particularly a female, to be like homeless in this time period.
Do you know what's on my mind? I wonder what such a nice girl is doing here so late at night.
Thank you, Tim. I'm truly exhausted, but everything must be done before dawn.
Why did they leave it all up to you? You're not a slave, are you?
Well, somehow I've broken the washing machine downstairs, and I can't afford to pay someone to fix it. The owner of the laundry was so kind, she allowed me to stay at night and finish my work.
I won't let it be this way. You helped me, now it's my turn.
I don't know, are you able to fix the machine?
You bet. Just leave it to me. But I'm afraid it could be a problem with these handcuffs. So what about helping me to get them off first?
Tim, I already told you it's not possible. It's not worth breaking the mangle. I'm sure you'll manage somehow.
Oh, stupid me. If only I'd kept my mouth shut. Now I have to fix that bloody machine.
So she's already got one broken machine that she can't afford to repair. Obviously, if this is her livelihood, she's not going to risk breaking the other machine. She might want to help him, but really, she's already said that she's not very strong. She does not want to be sleeping rough, so she does not want to end up homeless, which, if she's not able to earn any money, that she possibly would be. So I kind of understand her point of view here. I'm not sure why she hasn't got a hammer or something though, because we already know a hammer would probably break the chain.
Emily, I won't disturb you anymore. Goodbye for now.
It's all right, Tim. Come back whenever you want.
I'll be stuck here till the morning. I'll need to lubricate it, swap several sprockets, tune up the revolutions. Glue something here, tighten something there, get a stocking to replace the band. Or simply pull out this fuse.
For someone who said he didn't really know much about machinery earlier, he seems to know quite a lot about machinery.
don't want to have calloused hands. This reminds me I'm pretty stinking from the sewers. Maybe I could have a bath later. I don't want to have calloused hands. I'd rather go around naked than with this on. It's fixed, Emily. It was just a small matter.
You're a treasure, Tim. Could you do me another favour, please?
Anything you want, Emily.
Now that the washing machine works, I need to melt soap in the water. Here you are.
Okay. I can do this. Who does she think she is? She's using me. Bloody hell. If I didn't need her, I'd screw it.
Now, to be fair, he was just trying to encourage her to do something that could make her lose her income and therefore potentially lose her home. So asking him to help with stuff like this doesn't really seem wrong. I mean, maybe she's going to help him eventually, or he could use some of the soap to try and loosen the handcuffs like that.
I wonder if it'll float. It won't. This reminds me I'm pretty stinking from the sewers. Maybe I could have a bath later. It's fixed, Emily. It was just a small matter.
You're a treasure, Tim. Could you do me another favour, please?
Anything you want, Emily.
Now that the washing machine works, I need to melt soap in the water. Here you are.
Okay. I can do this. Who does she think she is? She's using me. Bloody hell. If I didn't need her, I'd screw it.
I actually thought that was going to tell her that the task of putting the soap in was done, but I guess it's not because I didn't heat the soap last time.
There's plenty of wood. No need to worry about that. That's exactly what I need. I don't want to catch pneumonia. I've got my pride, damn it. At least nobody can see me. So, it's done.
I didn't think he wanted to turn the handle before.
The water's ready.
Thank you. I'll stop by there later. I still have so much to do.
Emily, could you help me to do something about the handcuffs? You can see I'd do anything for you.
Tim, I thought you were a gentleman.
I am, but I can't even get dressed with these things on.
I'd like to help you, but it's really impossible. Are you angry?
No, of course I'm not. How could I be angry with such a beautiful girl? She's pretty sly as well. If Brian saw how I was tricked by a laundress, he'd die of laughter. It's not safe for me outside. I bet they're still looking for me. I'd rather go around naked than with this on.
Wash the dirty laundry then.
What an assortment of clothes. Pity they smell like pickled cabbage. They won't budge. It's firmly hammered into the wood, but I'd more likely break it than pull the handcuffs off. Everything is so quiet. Suspiciously quiet. What for? I don't even have a bed. I bet they're still looking for me. If not the sailor, then at least the policeman is. If I have to open it, I'd prefer to do it from the inside. I'm not going to climb out the window when I can go through the door. Nothing's happening so far. I'll stay here. I thought of sticking the chain in it, but I wouldn't be able to turn the wheel round.
What else can I do then?
I'd rather go around naked than with this on. It's a waste of effort. I'm not going to touch it. A thief still has his pride. There's plenty of wood, no need to worry about that. That's exactly what I need. I don't want to catch pneumonia. What an assortment of clothes. Pity they smell like pickled cabbage.
Wondering if I missed anything in the sewers.
It's a very pleasant object to look at, but the smell destroys the whole impression. Nobody can make me go back there. I'd rather have a bath in a whorehouse. I think I overdid it with that soap. That's it. They're pretty slippery now.
How do I make him try and take them off?
I'd rather have a bath in a whorehouse.
It's good to see you again. I was just going to call you.
See? One thought of me and I'm here.
Stop it. I've got some clothes for you.
Emily, you're a treasure.
And you're a great flatterer. I'm going downstairs now, so you can get dressed.
Oh, you can stay here. I don't mind.
Oh, no, I'd rather go. I still have a lot to do.
I like her. She pretends to be an ice queen, but she'll melt sooner or later. If they don't come off now, I'll have to cut my thumb off. Perfect. Now I can get dressed and finally concentrate on more important things.
What a fuss today. I'm coming! Is the house on fire or what? How many times are you going to bother me?
I'm sorry, miss. I have no other choice. I have to ask you whether you saw or heard anything suspicious.
Look, Constable, I don't know whether I'm coming or going. I have no time to listen out for suspicious things.
Don't use such a tone with me, miss.
So go about your business and please leave me be. Just like any other decent citizen, I don't want to have anything to do with the police. Do you understand?
Miss, I have to warn you that I have an official search warrant.
Yes, I could have expected that. You can't catch your criminal, so it's a poor woman who has to pay. The police are showing their true colours again.
Whoa, she's something special. She handled the policeman perfectly. I wish she were willing to help me with the sailor as well. That would be great. I'm really grateful for the clothes, but isn't anybody going to miss them?
I didn't want to tell you, but since you're asking, they belong to a customer who won't come back to get them.
Why? They're not so bad.
He died of some terrible disease, but I don't know anything more about it.
I see. Well, that really reassures me. But maybe I could make do with something less, posh.
Oh no, just keep them. I'd have to burn them anyway, and they suit you well.
Why would she have to burn them instead of selling them or something? Because clearly she's willing to give them to someone, so she's not worried about whatever disease there might have been, like, getting out and infecting the person she's giving the clothes to or infecting anyone they come in contact with. So why not just sell them? She clearly needs more money.
I was afraid you were going to oust me. You have courage, I must say.
And you haven't? You swam through the sewers with handcuffs on. All the pettifoggers who do nothing but guzzle beer should see that.
I had no other choice, actually. If I had, I would prefer the beer.
I don't doubt that. But you're a hero in my eyes anyway.
I have to tell you something. I didn't escape from the boat because of the police.
I suspected it. There's a girl behind all this, am I right?
No, quite the contrary. After they caught me below deck, they beat me up and took all my possessions. I didn't have much, but I miss my medallion. It's the only thing I inherited from my parents.
You don't have to explain anything, Tim. I understand how you feel.
The bosun who escorted me out of the boat had it around his neck, and he was laughing in my face. I'm not a hero, but I have to go back there and regain it.
You're not going there right now, are you?
Understand me. I have to go. After the ship leaves, I won't have another chance.
Is it worth it? Don't you know an escaped prisoner can be shot without warning?
I have no other choice, unless... No. I can't ask that much.
Unless what? Speak, for God's sake.
It occurred to me that if somebody charming and beautiful, but somebody like yourself, went to see the bosun and enticed him here, no, I really can't ask that much.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Do you know, we wash the sailors' clothes every day. I'm used to meeting them. What was the ship's name?
Swordfish. You're my angel, Emily.
But there's a catch to it. The work can't wait. I need you to take care of the laundry in the basket. Just throw it into the water. And wash it properly. And there's one more thing. Sometimes things are left in pockets. So you have to search every single pocket. Thoroughly.
You can count on that, girl. I've been an expert on pockets since I was 10 years old. I'm not going to waste my time searching pockets. I'll just throw it all in the water and it'll be done. Enough of that. I'm not going to break my back because of some stupid laundress.
I really don't like this character. He's such a dick.
And what the hell is this? If only I'd searched the pockets. This is the last time I do any kind of work. It seems to be working. What for? I don't even... I'm not going to touch it. A thief still has his pride. Oh, the water's really pouring out of it. It won't dry out till the morning.
Can I make him do the laundry properly?
I don't want to have calloused hands. I'm not going to touch it. A thief still has his pride. Oh, the water's really pouring out of it. It won't dry out till the morning. I've got nothing to lose. I'll run it through the rollers and we'll see what happens. Most of the water is gone, but what about the rest? Pity the tobacco is spoilt. Even if it dries out, it'll still smell like soap.
You'd better stay outside. I'll be right back.
How did it go, Tim?
Fine with me, but what about you? Did you have any trouble? Is he here?
Of course he is. You didn't doubt me, did you?
Not for a single second.
Now it's up to you, but don't hesitate too long. He's not patient, but he's more than slimy enough.
And what did you tell him?
Aren't you a bit too curious? You'd better go, otherwise the whole thing will be pointless.
I want to see that fella with my own eyes. One thing is for sure. If the sailor spots me, I'm a dead man. What for? I don't even have a bed.
For a second I thought I'd be able to get him to be like a Halloween ghost costume. Like attack the sailor wearing a Halloween ghost costume.
One thing is for sure. If the sailor spots me, I'm a dead man. I've always been impatient. I think it needs more time. I won't disturb you anymore, Emily. Goodbye.
You're welcome, Tim. Come back whenever you want.
One thing is for sure. If the sailor spots me, I'm a dead man. One thing is for sure. If the sailor spots me, I'm a dead man.
Then what am I supposed to do? Oh, the window?
Here you are, you fool. Give me a chance and I'll pay you back with interest. I'm not going to climb out the window when I can go through the door. Nothing's happening so far. I'll stay here. I must be quiet. If he sees me, it'll be the end of me. I must be quiet. If he sees me, it'll be the end of me. What for? I don't even have a bed.
Throw it on his head or something?
It smells like the soup. No great shakes, but it's better than nothing.
I guess I just needed to wait for the tobacco to dry.
One thing is for sure. If the sailor spots me, I'm a dead man. One thing is... It could work, but he mustn't notice me. It could work, but he mustn't notice me. Perfect. I'm getting out. One thing is for sure. If the sailor spots me, I'm a dead man. One thing... I'll jump on him and then what? No, it needs something cannier. What for? Nothing's happening so far. I'll stay here. If I have to open it, I'd prefer to do it from the inside. I'll jump on him and then what? No, it needs something cannier. One thing is for sure. If the sailor spots me, I'm a dead man.
Then what am I supposed to do?
One thing is for sure. If the sailor spots me, I'm a dead man. One thing is for sure.
Didn't mean to press that.
I'd really like to give them back to someone. This needs a direct hit. You can keep them, Dandy. You deserved it, you bastard. You shouldn't have taken what doesn't belong to you, you bastard. I'm taking this back. And what's this? So you found my cap as well? Thanks a lot. Brian's waiting for me in a pub. What was its name? I don't think so. Brian's waiting for me in a pub. What was its name? The best thing is that he won't have the slightest idea who smashed him like this. I hope I didn't kill the fella. There are bloodstains visible closer. Brian's waiting for me in a pub. What was its name?
Well, I don't see any clue about what the pub's name could be, and I clearly need it before I can go to the city.
Brian's waiting for me in a pub. What was its name?
But we're coming up to an hour now, so I'm going to end this video here, and we will find out the name of the pub in the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.